On those drinks? It's 211 on the daiquiris. It ruins the whole day when my baby mother mad at me. Spliff could probably jump your car battery. Birds of paradise in the menagerie. A single death is a tragedy, but eggs make omelets. Statistics, how you look at war casualties. Killing is one thing, what sticks is how casually. Nonchalant, 5 in the morning, what I grew up on. God bless this sweet home, my beloved haunt. 1, 2, 4, bluestone, crouched on thin haunch. While I get domed from the living, conch fritters crisping in the kitchen. Grew gaunt in prison, my own warden, celly and superintendent. Flaunt, flagrant disassociation, dissonant cadence. Free political dissidents from their cages, but leave them open, we got lists of names, pages and pages. Wouldn't want to waste the space the previous regime gave us. This message is to inform you your service will be suspended for non-payment. Midnight ravers, head in the loud clouds, both feet on the fucking pavement. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on, you know how I feel. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on, you know how I feel. My daily routine narrated by an Attenborough over the instrumental to keep it thorough. My chain bang, glass ceilings, Joe Burrow. When the contract came, white man read while I sit brow furrowed. Rappers linked out, Second Amendment with the beam. It worked for William Burroughs. It could be nuclear winter with an earthquake. The worst people who wriggle out the rubble. Maybe suicidal thoughts was the everyday struggle. For a brief sweet moment it was nothing in the thought bubble. From up here the lakes is puddles. The land unfold brown and green. It's a quiet puzzle. Before we take off I call mom and say I love you. Complimentary beverages when we land. I text my ex and say,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amsterdam, where the local time is 6:30. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the tech has been switched off. Any devices for messaging, calls or internet access must remain switched off until the password has been opened.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on, you know how I feel. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on, you know how I feel.
Area. We hope you enjoyed these flights with us today, and we thank you for choosing EasyJet on behalf of the
ready to die, it's no biggie. No surprise, no pity, lived a couple lives, go ahead and slide. Hope I take a couple with me. Made a couple dollars, it got tricky quickly. What you expect? Play stupid games, you flying EasyJet, Bratislava to Utrecht. Something fell off before I even left. So when I saw the missed calls, I knew it was next. Didn't have to open the text. Stupid prizes, couples therapy on Zoom. It's a train wreck. My evil eye ward off hex though. FaceTime declined, I'm trying to live in the moment like death row. The sun set in the desert, red glow, redness in the west. I sip Mexico's best slow. Mezcal Negroni, sitting atop the corral smoking, watching unbroken wild ponies run wild at sundown. Only the lonely big tree like a sundial.
Continental breakfast, chicken, weave, tuck and roll. I can take you with me, but I'll be on your phone. You can take it out anytime you wanna know where I've been gone. Nothing out in Texas feels like weeks on the road. Piss in Mississippi, stopped in New Mexico. I ain't seen my folks. It's strangely I feel right at home on my own.
3 oboes, 1 clarinet. Black rainbows, the night wet. The room smell like Marrakesh. Dubstep drifted in the window, I sit at the desk. It's a party outside, some have, some overdressed. They was going off during Playboy Cardi set. Now they in the halls partying, checking they phones, bass shake the walls. I'm smoking alone in a cardigan, thinking of home. The cannabis single origin waffle cone. Went back down to the bar again, wig blown. After party packed like Parliament. Ass cheeks and cheekbones, lips slightly parted, butter wouldn't melt, I gave her margarine. I'm looking like the help or someone who just wandered in. The vibe is animal pelts, chunky rings, clunky shoes, lots of ink. dudes who order everybody's drink. Really, I'm just waiting for my phone to ping. I'm thinking about you when I'm supposed to be thinking about other things. I don't go to sleep, I tread water till I sink.
Continental breakfast, sticking weed, tuck and roll. I can't take you with me, but I'll be on your phone. You can take it out anytime you wanna know where I've been gone. Nothing out in Texas feels like weeks on the road. Piss in Mississippi, stopped in New Mexico. I ain't seen my folks. And strangely I feel right at home on my own. On my own. On my own. On my own.
Black astronaut, cop space shooting, jet off my steps. Challenger launch, burning bright, burning death, burning the firmament. Chore boy will catch the hint, black boy burn crisp. Purse, black lips, black marionettes dance limp over the pit. The Connie one's distant as the winter sun. A mad woman whistling, you can hear it if you listen. That's that empty pipe hissing. That's him crying and twitching. That's the vanishing point in the distance. Between us, just the glass thickness. Cracked mirrors flash rictus. Skin pulled tight to the skull, that's the sickness. Seeping through my leaking windows and broke fixtures. Guess who in the vestibule like, you can't smoke that hair, mister. Nah, man, you can't smoke that hair. No hard feelings, no hard feelings, no hard feelings. It's scars when you done healing. It's walls topped with broken glass. I'll show you slum village. It's thoughts that come back from the grave again and again, grinning. It's winning, it's winning, it's winning, it's winning. Brother hopped out that new car smelling like no hard feelings. Aftertaste, bitter melon and lemon peelings. Heat rising so it's high ceilings. I pay rent on the 10th like they stealing. Like they stealing. Like they stealing. Like they stealing. It's a nigga by the furnace in the basement of the building. After all that, she no-showed. The suite already paid for, so I toweled the door and smoked dough. Culture Kush crossed Jew gold. After a couple texts, I left it alone. Ice melted, but the champagne still cold. Channel flipping, clicking the remote. The home team losing at home. An attack on the train, persons unknown. Baking shows, cold cases solved and closed. I dozed, woke up and no hard feelings was all it said on my phone. I think Mengistu Haile Miriam is my neighbor. Whoever it is moved in and put an automated gate up. Repainted brick walls atop which now cameras rotated. By 8 the place dark, one light burned later. Razor wire like a slinky. Rumor is Bomb took the secretary right eye and pinky. Evenings he take a snifter of whiskey on the veranda. I wonder what he's thinking. In the morning the maid brings coffee from the kitchen. Some nice strange music plays. I lay in bed and listen. Downstairs I hear my mother breaking dishes, my father tripping. It's been quite bad lately. High tension, galvanized steel security fencing. To get through the day, give myself a mission. Anything will get me out the house a blessing. His bodyguard chews cat, spits black in the rhododendron. Blacked out range rumble when he start the engine. Avocado tree hang over the property line. I watch from as high as I can climb. The dog looks up and whines. The hills are alive with landmines. I live in my mind. Not sure what I'm looking for, but I'll know what I find. My mother sent the gardener to look for me, but the sky is a great place to hide. Never told the truth in your life. Can't start now. Never so slowly, slowly locked up in your own house. Never told the truth in your life, can't start now. Ever so slowly, slowly locked up in your own house. The guests start having doubts, the host nowhere to be found. There's ghosts in the building's bones, so many skeletons in the ground. When everything collapsed, he just melted to the crowd. Suitcase packed, melted down the crowd. But a haven's only safe as long as they want you around. Tomorrow, it's no telling. Hollow when you done selling.
You see how well they treat me? My own courtyard for private strolls. And in my chalet, every possible amenity, not to mention the occasional night visitor. I must confess, Kabir, this detention seems to look well on you. But so does captivity look well on a ram we are fattening up for the feast. Or perhaps I should say on a wife we treat with special favor because she's going to bear us a child. What happens when the great day comes and there is only a calabash under the
Webster's describe Webster? That's a short person. Yeah. I once played the fool at a doom show. I really thought it was him cause I stood back a few rows. Angry people threw bows and crushed a few toes. It was like a live production of the Emperor's New Clothes. Promoter rappers book me gigs at new venues. You get there and there's just a few menus. A fucking employee rocking a grin like a Cheshire cat. I'm wearing a jester hat sitting there watching them cut up Pepper Jack. The rap fans are the net of the fucking biggest ones. Steady letting baby faces mark them for hitting runs. A bunch of fool players learning new prayers. None of them showing you how to be your own soothsaying oracle. At least take turns like a two-player portable. Play the mark or play the carny. Stay in the dark or host the party. Write the play or play in the park like a child. Shit, I be watching Soul School like an old fool. All up in the wrong castle like Mario and Toadstool. I'm from the globe, fool. It's also a pronoun. Bought the deep some land in the South Pole, Snowtown.
Once, shame on you, fool me twice, I'm lame. Cats is nice with the game in this record lane, not. Still I managed to get strung along once I brung a song to the tabletop and headed flop. Wasn't for the lack of opportunity knocking, just a lot of empty promises and half-hearted talking. Even paperwork don't seem to hold a lot of water. Never seeing sales reports or reports of my slaughter in retail land. I've tried to expand, done a lot for the cause, but the rebel gets slammed. Doors never opening out the initial work. Promoters holding out on the dough. I'm thinking this'll work. Every time I sign on the line, at least try to flex optimism and see the shine. I get idle text. One of these days I may really wake up, but for now they keep fooling till my band break up, and that's tough.
Same room as our first date, relieved, finding no need to lie about working late. Nervously paced, looking in the mirror, you look great. Easily 10 years younger, I could be 38. Petals on the duvet, I picture her face at the years of roses on nightstands. When I take her hand and say you can be an honest woman, I'll be your man. One finger to her lips, don't say a word yet. Champagne on ice, I'll take you away from all of this. You don't have to put on the red light, a single passionate kiss that shows me you had the same knot in your chest from years of wondering, maybe, and what if. It's not that I don't love my wife and kids, but this is it. The happiness, I'm waiting by the window like Malcolm X. Courtyard by Marriott, room 26.
Just to
as real as I imagine. Honeysuckle root all on my mattress. I want you forever if you asking. Infatuated vision in this blackness. Matchstick memory, candlelight shadow play. Unfamiliar energy, welcome it. Before night since we last connected. Confessions, otherworldly pleasures in your presence. Possess me, sessions in succession. By the moon exhausted, dreamy baby awesome. Climax cumulus, union of like mind. Sidetrack illusion, I'm not truly in right mind. Demon spawn polluted, I'm consumed. The food of denial, nighttime intrusion concluded with deceitful smile. Waking hours, eyes open, a cold towel covered in sweat and bile. Doc shook his head, look over my file. Long time sufferer, asylum, silence, waiting her arrival.
Split-second decisions, quick to kill a murder. Child of God might stray away at times, though I'm still a servant. In the hood with the hoodlums where the killers purging. Niggas working with the agency making me really nervous. In the hills so far, can't even get no service. Out of range, learned the tricks to the trade and all the inner workings. Dug down in my soul and did some soul searching. All I found was a police report for a missing person. Every time I pay to connect, make a bigger purchase. Trying to run this bag up, fuck buying them bitches purse. Mirror image of the block, I paint a picture perfect. All father who art in heaven, all a nigga worship. Moving at a slow pace, I used to get discouraged. All gas, no brakes, never did reverse it. Freestyling on that road, never did rehearse it. On the janky promoters tour through the chillin' circuit. Where we at? Gang time.
Dre shot his uncle for beating his mom. Beat the case, started 11th grade like nothing was wrong. A few classmates made the news. Police pursuits. Reg flew off the dirt bike like a carton of eggs. Came back stuttering with a limp and a dent in his head. Beautiful dreams he said he had when he was dead. Twice on the table. On the bright side, they only gave him house arrest once they seen he disabled. Good lawyer. Some couldn't wait to kick their kids out. Others had to do it for a gang shot up the house. And he used to lock a little brother in his room and we fuck on the couch. Doggy, she didn't like to kiss on the mouth. Switch schools, the rumors was getting loud. Men hate women, make up lies and spread them around. I grew up on the line between north and south. I-95, 2 airports, triangulate trade routes. Everything we say mispronounced, flipped it, bounced. Use the wrong word on the phone, SIM cards are switching out. Superstitious, cut my face out the pictures. Apartment complexes, speed bumps for the stick-ups. Everything smooth, but the gun just hiccup. Central American Uber mentions in the bed of a pickup. Building prefab duplexes, human traffic like Department of Corrections. God the savages, fishbone necklaces.
No collar on my neck, no sequins. Kamikaze jets, no leashes. Domino effect, no sequence. Holla at me, man, no meekness. No collar on my neck, no sequins. Kamikaze jets, no leashes. Domino effect, no sequence. Holla at me, man, no meekness.
Gets in your blood, doesn't it?
What does?
Kingship.
I haven't noticed it when I bleed.
Money went, same as it came. Money spent, it was all pocket change. End of the day, day traders make minimum wage. Pennies on the dollar once it's all said and paid. Penny stock, stocking cap pulled over the face. Out of habit, the president's facing the same way. Somebody made a killing, I just dug the grave. Capital gains and gains. Skim the indictment for old code names. Lil Sambo grinning on a can of pomade. Dueling banjos open the stock exchange. Paper chasing it hard to stay on the same page. No hard feelings to turn the phrase. Twain adapted for the stage. A lifetime in the game. Now the league folding, contracts voided. Muhammad Atta flying the ointment. It's hot on these streets, monsieur. I might shoot an Arab. If it's hot on the beach, the plug just jet to Paris.
1 in a million makes a killing off the curb. 999,999 in the dirt. A sign above my head to count how many patrons served. Every time the number flips, somebody get what they deserve. God is watching, but I guess he got a lot of cheeks to turn. Ain't no shoulder colder once the fire die from bridges burn. Keep your mind off what is mine or you'll be smiling on a shirt. It ain't ever over cause the fat lady forgot the word. Rain or sleet or famine and disease, I'm in the streets, stepping with a reason. Somebody deceased, dangling from each necklace, stuck inside the belly of the beast. She 40 weeks pregnant, might pull out the hammer, hit your knees and check your reflexes. Feeling like $1,000,000, all 20s. And all I got is time, and I heard that this shit's money. So you can count on me if you ain't in a big hurry. If you got mouths to feed, I'ma make sure they stay hungry. God bless the child that took yours and got away with it. Won't testify if he caught, and Holiday did it. Thought all this time that he bought was what he take with him. Fiends take the drugs and have dreams with his face in them. If you want it on the arm, I charge an arm and a leg. And every other body part until there's none of them left. They say they'll miss you when you gone until they find out they next. Cause every dollar that you drop is stacked on top of their heads. If you want it on the arm, I charge an arm and a leg. And every other body part until there's none of them left. They say they'll miss you when you gone until they find out they next. Cause every dollar that you drop is stacked on top of their head.
The emotional affair was the best, intoxicating. Let's not ruin it with sex. Relationship, doctor, patient, kush cake like LASIK. Resting bitch face, breastplate, Wonder Woman bracelets. You can shoot arrows all day, kid. Heart scrawled in wet pavement. Ozymandias is the wavelength. Here today, gone tomorrow. Sorrow, white rum in my sorrow. Something old, something new, something borrowed. Blew a stack on oysters, piled like Kilimanjaro. Crostini, charred avocado, draped in lardo. Still got no quarrel with them Vietcongs. Speak sepia tones. Everyone I know is gone. No stigmata, they put nails through arms. Temple Grandin, keep the cattle calm. Side saddle, took Carrie to the prom. Joanne Chesimar, windows open, nights warm. Power cuts, no ice, so the Cuba Libre strong. Fire in the cane fields, generational trauma. At the museum, eyes glassy from the pain pills. Me and her in the diorama. Sugar, molasses, rum, sun blasted, bastard, son. Some laugh, some slumped and gassed at what we done. Sugar, molasses, rum, sun blasted, bastard, son. Some laugh, some slumped and gassed at what we done. Sugar, molasses, rum, sun blasted, bastard, son. Some laugh, some slumped and gassed at what we done. Sugar, molasses, rum. Sugar, molasses, rum.
solar, we on the ride forward. The reverse not working. Sometimes we collide. The black sky full of supernovas. The stars that died, no lie. I'm still rooting for us. 2 puss in the soil. Rhymes for us to conjoin us to the cosmic. Spliff burning like crude oil. Pool water drip like osmosis. I set the mood for you. You know the vibes. Today I got time for it. Run Forest. 5 on me like I'm Bob Hurry for the tribe slime. Mamba mentality stars falling out of the sky. Slide.
He was a star. When I got him, he was a star. Sly told you that everybody is a star. The only problem is some people haven't been put in the dipper and pulled back on the world. That's what the answer means.
Woke up on the West Coast for the first time in my life. Drove cross country, but I remember those flights. Genuflected when I heard the weed price. White boys with the weed pipes. Sunny days, sunny nights, mighty clouds and northern lights. I was always bright, so no sooner than we touched down, I'm seeing how we could get home and be right. It's hard to live in the moment, but I guess I had a gift. Hawaii's so potent, zoning off bong rips. I painted houses all summer, they pay by the shift. My boss was an enterprising white kid. Eagle-eyed, everything you did. Shit gig, but I didn't quit. MJG and 8-ball spitting out the whip. Spliffs with Keith at the tip. It felt sleepy at night, but I like that. Felt like you could relax, like you could disappear. Like I wasn't surrounded by the past. Months passed and we going back, and in the back of my mind the plan already hatched. The door panels already stashed. Illinois state trooper just waiting for time and space to cross our path.
It's daydreams that I love, where you might be controlling some of the thoughts. The green takes over. Things are unraveling before you without your intervention.
Walking 4 corners of God's country. Group calisthenics and morning fog. Catskill views, cats still yawning. A few hundred miles from hot garbage and smog. 89 fine Air Max 91st run. Fresh lung, sweet blood, light bulb, spark blackness. Back at the annex. Past bedtime kissing, praying nobody catch us. Zap, baby powder, homie sock if you fell asleep first. Pummel body, la-di-da. Batteries added, vicious cycle. Hurt people, hurt people. Days of summer carefree, haven't found an equal. We all knew the Isleys before the Beatles. Red moon over the rec room in direction of discovery. Idle time wondering. Thumbing 70s ebony mags, dripping red icy on the pages. Learned to swim in the pool where a boy drowned last year. Wax in my ear, I heard voices I couldn't make out in the deep end. When I dipped my head under, come again. Birds stuck to my socks, pinch every few steps on the way to the graveyard. Old man crops his head in my foot locker.
Right on time with the other side, so my brother Winston here with you, baby, and he in the number 7 position has got a bounce to do for you.
Took the haze to church, frankincense and myrrh. The whole thing was a blur. Laughed at first. Niggas politics absurd. I ain't even answer, just let the weed burn. Unconcerned. Spray your perm. Arm and hammer, haggling and hers. Shorted them like Bear Stearns. It's not an aberration, it's how it works. Chuckle at the investigation, niggas is nerds. Cook the books with the bookworms. Oh, word? Iridescent blackness. Is this performative or praxis? Are we talking about practice? Rock the kufi backwards, magic Negro, Wesley Snipes taxes. Dark inside the Ibex with 2 ratchets. African accents, American names like Dave and Patrick. The game is the game, just gotta change tactics. Revolvers to automatics, back to revolvers, nothing is static. Black bastards, Negro human laugh in the casket. Yellow teeth, his eyes is flashing. Some nights the sun shines, just gotta catch it.
Smile, niggas. The trials rendered in my full expression. Stressors, pressure cooking, then I got your message. Blessing, honor self, picking pocket, finding joy, blowing off the lid. With all that binds, we deserve to be about our minds. Black prioritize. Cup runneth over what the heart provides. I got 5 on my shoulder, drawing closer in these darker times. Pardon mine, target guarded eyes, free the captive, sliding through a gap tooth. Might not be no after. I yield to where the path pulls. Ooh, it's gon' get ya. Caught up in the snafu. I don't want to rip blood. I don't want explain self. I don't want a strict love. I want raw care. I ain't never hold myself to make the song sell. Sell. Ay, for all the world. Ay, for all the world. Smile, nigga.
The simplest story, and if you stay home and watch this on television, it'll be told again and again and again. Nobody ever gets tired of this story. I call it Man in a Hole, but it needn't be about a man in a hole. Somebody gets into trouble, gets out of it again.
World getting warmer, we going the other way. World getting warmer, we going the other way. World getting warmer, we going the other way. Colors fade and bleed, a carousel of gray. New Year's Day in May, week for work in vain. Wondering the nerve it take to lay under lurching waves. Leaping in praise, spittle sprays, the preacher overstayed, pulpit. We should've stayed in cage, wailing at the sepulchres. The hunter draws vultures and see a me and culprits. Hollowed out the culture, crawled inside. Skinwalker, they cast me out the tribe. We caught the freedom party, I caught a vibe amidst the revelry. Black Orpheus caught dead's eye. They killed it just to see it die. Don't believe they lies. Von Illich nagging pain in my side, laughing Yiddish. Thinking kitchen English, grimace. Hunchback to the chemist, Gregor salts in the bed. Family wishing this ugly business was finished, but you laughing instead. You got plenty of meds. You ordering movies with your spotty legs splayed, antennas spread, blind eyes twisting out your head, and the smell of rotted apples. World getting warmer, we going the other way. 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 Grape sour, ass after the finish. The loud grows louder, feel like the sorcerer's apprentice. Out your depth, cause something you can't finish. Sign guest list, Eric Sermon and Perry Smith. Nobody blink, they don't know who the fuck that is. Don't come through talking crazy, I'm babysitting my ex's kid. She only wanna know what time breakfast is. Then snacks, trust, you don't want none of that. She won't listen to a word you say. Onion powder, only thing on they spice rack, but cats act like Quentin on his way. Gladys Knight's good old days. Talk about them. They said you're still selling that same kilo of cocaine. Way I see it, we all sell pain. She a hoe, she a pro, she got all type of different names. Dance like I'm in leg and waist chains. Stepped on the rage, lust, fear, hate. Whipped the mix to the base, levitate. On the 6th day, my father looked and should have been dismayed. Maybe go ahead and come in on Sunday, I'm just saying. No disrespect, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No days off.
You don't work, you don't need me. 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 don't work, you don't need work. You don't work, you don't need, you don't work, you don't need. You don't work, you don't need. You don't work, you don't need, you don't work, you don't need.
That's problematic in itself, I called out. Thinking about my barriers to wealth, and it's clear. Rising and grinding couldn't help. Was it seen, was it felt? And honest days overrated, broke on payday. They still kicking that watch and pray. Wait till something changes. But the marshals at the door with lock break. Cause I've got grits on the stove, tendrils of smoke on the alcove cold. They finna build the debtor's prison in the South Pole. This ain't the righteous way to go. Let me get your supervisor on the phone. Late stage capital, shooting down the living wage. Caveman figure rational. Castles with eyes in the sky. Claiming both the proud and the wise. Normalize us with the fuck shit. The corporation name is trust. I get that for you, no rush.
You don't work, you don't need. 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 You don't work, you don't need work. You don't work, you don't need. 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 You don't work, you don't need.
Through the orchestra pit, the rip CDR skip. You hope the CDS don't stick. Bent over dope sick. Too scared to write the book. Took it, put it in the hook of a song. No one listened to it, looks like I wasn't wrong. Hit it where they wouldn't look, looking like Saddam. Looking at Taiwan like, look, they shook. Let's get it on. Shots whizzed, his depression was all gone. Emotional lifting, please use the proper form. Bended the knee, rolled up half a Guam. Lost no sleep over the fate of your white farm. What goes come back around, so when they came for me I wasn't alarmed. Get fished out the hole like Saddam. Tough guys won't go alive, get found unarmed. An object in motion stays in motion, I wait till the sea calm. Slaves like hammer bronze, ships was yay long. It's too late for qualms with the hammer in the palm. You a slave to the hammer, you do what it wants. Take the good with the bad, fly trees in a Jeep blunt. Niggas put up a good front, but you can see the zipper. Before he took a hit, I watched the nigga shiver. That Bill Withers, nigga had the nerve to say you can't take it with you. Fuck what I want with any of this shit, dummy. Spongebob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one guard, what we said and tore aboard. The bombs was on us, the bombs was on us. Came back to God like, motherfucker, you promised. You promised. Spongebob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one guard, what we yelled and tore aboard. The bombs was on us, the bombs was on us. Came back to God like, motherfucker, you promised. You promised. I get $5 phone calls from the corner store. It's hot, gang, crowded in the door, slid past. Don't you bump nobody, the body control is godly. It's just a hobby, picked up in the lobby. It's that nigga karate, summer, dirt bikes and Kawasaki's. Numbers Fibonacci, overseas connection choppy. She's getting worse, your sister talked to the nurse. Everybody at church, everybody wants to know if you coming, but they won't say the words. Your days feel rehearsed, nights come back in short bursts. In the bodega, bass head lurks. Hopping foot to foot, young and slow with that work. Got my African car, but Aki did lotto first. I don't wanna see him put her in the dirt. I can't go there with nothing but my shirt. Explosions, outside bombs bursting in the sky. Street sidewalks, it's the 3rd of July. Spongebob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one guard, what we said and tore aboard. The bombs was on us, the bombs was on us. Came back to God like, motherfucker, you promised. You promised. Spongebob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one guard, what we yelled and tore aboard. The bombs was on us, the bombs was was honest. Came back to God like motherfucker, you promised.
You have $10.22 remaining in your account. Please enter the telephone number you wish to dial now, or press *0 to recharge and hear the main.
If I haven't heard a word in 10 years, assume you're dead. Or guess to the fads. Or cultivated a better class of friends. Now I'm mad, tip the hat, fingers don't touch the brim. Lid don't touch my naps, handicap, go ahead. Pencil him in. Last one standing, what he screaming to win. At the end, at the end. Verses like something Fred Sanford said. Skits like, is he dead? While Shamik really laying in the street. Dark comedy dog, I beat him in the head. Win what? I'm just trying to beat the spread. Quit my job to kick raps instead. So family meeting, everybody gotta start bringing in bread. Shot the movie, no script. Scoured the heights, no pip. Came home like it's no recipes left. Kids like no shit. Came home like Ocampo at the end. At the end, nigga just quit. Whitey finally in that spaceship like so long it decked for all the fish. I calmly rolled another nigga stick. Woman stop me like it's still other shit to fix. True this sis. Go ahead, I'll be up in a bit. I'm chilling like Africans who never felt the whip. This served room temp Escovitch fish. Always better when you pry it out they cold dead grip. Grip. Pace the palace wing, dethrone king, jump when the phone ring. Egyptian cotton, but you can't sleep, not a wink. Not a wink. You can't blink, not a wink. You can't blink, not a blink. Dethrone king, can't sleep, not a blink. Not a blink. My goals was limited. Just wanna be the best. Just something to get from one day to the next. Best tour advice I ever got. You better off beating your dick. Reading your Bible, sweat beating on your lip. FBI agents listening, Dr. King, motel bed spring. This some freaky shit. Freaky shit. Andrew Dworkin back in my mind. Can't get it in without internet connection. Connecting against God, we form weapons. 79, they storm Mecca. The devil ambidextrous. Pony had one trick, no sweat. Watch plainclothes search for that elusive marijuana cigarette. Roulette wheel spin. No more bets. No surprise, the rich suggest you do more with less. Your revolution left the niggerati unimpressed. Don't wait, dig the pits. Purge the leadership, don't hesitate. Ain't no half-stepping, step to them like you know what it is. Bars on how to rob and kill your neighbors. Still got the nerve to ask God to save you. The exhale got a whole different flavor. Official policy, don't do me no favors. Oakland Raiders, empire in decline, but still got plenty paper. Penny wise, pound foolish. Bring the mountain to Muhammad, move pound stupid. Acapellas, the beast chopped it and looped it. Threw in some minor keys, bars and hooks. Only option, cop the plea, it's off the books. This year, sick to rapping up, the rapping's off, I can hear. You rapping soft, no heart, defibrillate these niggas clear. Problem with the army is they wanna be the boss. Problem with secret police is it's like a dirty gun you can't toss. President Banana, lips burnt on roaches of Bama. Bad idea, like borrowing money in the slammer. Less than candid on camera. When you hit the big screen, don't let Whitey's face jam you. See it green under raised gamma. Stunning shades, gray banner. You will like me when I'm angry, I got plenty of home training and manners.
Bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me reefer when I want to get high. Lord have mercy, hope that you heard me. Y'all can't hurt me, I've been feeling like this a long time. Bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me reefer when I want to get high. Lord have mercy, hope that you heard me. Y'all can't hurt me, I've been feeling like this a long time.
C4, used to son looking at you like you broke. And cats used to look up to his smoking coat. That's that rope-a-dope. Negroes trying to float they boat. In high school, your man shot was wet. In junior college, though, they trapped and pressed. Crowd you off that jumper, couldn't even hit the net. And they happy to see you back around the way. Eager to front, yay. Rock, take a Dutch up the block, slipping back in that roll like old slippers. Game on tilt, working them flippers. Start slowing down, the past will get with ya. 5 on 5, nobody picture. Ain't no next, you out the picture. Brown bag and liquor, you and her bicker. Life crawling by at the bottom of the screen like a news ticker. At least you tried, right nigga? Put that syrup in the mixture. Feeling like the Vic, every sip helps the shoe fit ya. Everything that glitters, old gold, ice cold, thrice fold. Catch the Holy Ghost and the Spirit waiting for Christ to call. But it's all business, he and God waiting for the price to fall. That's how they do, y'all, that's life, might as well heist the ball.
Bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me reefer when I want to get high. Lord have mercy, hope that you heard me. Y'all can't hurt me, I've been feeling like this a long time. Bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me reefer when I want to get high. Lord have mercy, hope that you heard me. Y'all can't hurt me, I've been feeling like this a long time.
Walked in, scanning the room for human shields. Victory formation, only time he ever kneels. Re-education camp, read a name tag, says Bill. Is this your first time in the killing field? We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. You gon' get this work, looking live like botched drug deal. Team building exercise, big ice, orange zest, no pill. Old fashioned, how he kept it really real. Losing sponsors, press release says I'm too ill. Not responsible for my comments, face turn hill. Don't let your happy meal congeal, laying there killed by the cops. Do not record unsealed before the body drop. News coverage reset your body clock. Now you know the time, light bulb moment. White supremacy, the worthiest of opponents. Exchanged jerseys and shook hands. Both teams played hard, my man. A couple flavors, a couple favors, a cup of coffee in the majors. Today's paper. A couple flavors, a couple favors, a cup of coffee in the majors. Today's paper. A couple flavors, a couple favors, a cup of coffee in the majors. Today's paper. A couple flavors, a couple favors, a cup of coffee in the majors. Today's paper. 10 years old, phone calls, heavy breathing. Mom said no more lies or I'm leaving. Rang again, she screamed, he walked out, came back that evening. Last time they ever called the house. Apple didn't fall far at the bar like butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. Land O'Lakes, one sip, the hand don't shake. Shoebox full of dollars, short day late. Peacocks brought it to the wake. Coming in hot, my waypoint break. Under the radar, over the treetops. Cut the cake, ate it too. She spit on it for lube. I'm the smartest dummy in the room. Daydreaming, night feeling like something you could cook in a spoon. Running on fumes, desert island on horizon, not a moment too soon. She rode a broom through the gloom, but I was happy in maroon. Hid from the searchlight, rescue flight, packed in water pipe. Hemingway shotguns through the nose, ghost voice, raised flow. The devil you know. A couple flavors, a couple favors, a cup of coffee in the majors. Today's paper. A couple flavors, a couple favors, a cup of coffee in the majors. Today's paper. A couple flavors, a couple favors, a cup of coffee in the majors. Today's paper. A couple flavors, a couple favors, a cup of coffee in the majors. Today's paper.
Belly up, throwing socks at the fan blades. 1 o'clock, dummy lock eyes with a Mickey Mouse pancake. Pops on a tipping side handshake. Slobs in a citywide campground. Translate, 10 lions examining how the lamb tastes. Needs more saffron, needs 4 eyes where his hands ain't. Hand-painted mask on, bad ascot. Tap math rock on a heartstring. Mosh like a Sasquatch LARPing. Seen him eat, go to vapid fashionistas. Freeing a can of worms, mistook for a panacea. See the regulars exude a particular brand of diva. To the basic interaction, take a local anesthesia to stomach. Amnesia beloved, reanimated from the chrysalis. Splitting atoms over shitty crinkle cuts. Let me guess, another Mac, the knife and the passion of Christ. I would rather be trapped than ice. He flexed with the tech and exit left from the director's chair. Pocket knife in a box to strike anywheres. Might break off in the pack like Uncle Traveling Matt. Mail a couple suspicious packages back, but the mission is in front of him. Operation Tooth and Nail. Turn troops in our boots and belts.
Russian roulette relationship, step in the front door, guns to your own heads. His and her 44s, matching rubber grips, just me and my bitch. Romantic revolving, she threatened to leave, reply, I'd buy that for $1. Took a few weeks, but I'm back to rolling them smaller. It's the little things, the bitter flings, rebounding with the illest springs. Icarus aloft on pride for the wings. Heavy hands, Singapore slings. Good man, I appreciate a barkeeper, keep my cup on brim, and might perhaps point me towards some trim. Eye blinks, pan flashes. Suddenly the only person in the bar not wearing glasses. Keeps a flask in hand, but for that special someone might pass it. The modest man takes his meals alone, close to home, 2 glasses, coat to roam. Slipped out unnoticed. The tip was decent, nods good evening to policemen passing the precinct. Must have already made quota. Crocodile Tears, PW both them. Maybe I should have stuck it out instead of going home to a sofa. Arrived by a chauffeur, dipped in the jack-o'-lantern, arm in arm with the slat and shot from the hip. Excuses in the holster, extended clip, 1 in the head, and I ain't stopped squeezing till I knew it was dead.
Whenever snow falls, I think about the first time I saw it. Was my jaw dog, tooth and nail to the floor. Unable to recall it, link shorty for frags of my past scattered. Simpler, blissfully foolish times before rhymes had a reason to get written. Before expression had me smitten, we was in the staircase, file sifting, catching up to the wall for beauty in its functionality. Sought truly like wealth. This intel opens doors better than your copy of the key. Torn like mothers after us, postpartum. These streets grizzly, bear with us, that's that Coldplay. Man, stick a spoon in your dog, now they your play. The way I skill a cruise and form my own way. Woody with the raps, they wonder will he pop? Solo tight, wavy though, so why would he not? Ill inquiry, I'll ask him. Observe how Flynn sees the center stage. Hawks answers, I'ma dodge a doctrine as soon as I flaw. No need to pretty please me for no resistance. Small talk distract many G's like legalese, religious lectures. First quarter weather, material pleasures. I receive the haze, eager to see if it will cease to
assist minds. Anything to thought, cerebral lights, anything to convey clearer. Fiendish focus and hopes, I don't waste it. Focused on a Trojan house. Whenever the snow falls, I wonder where those feelings went. The amazement and innocence smothered by lies. I told myself true style, for trial and error as a mentor. I knew better, way quicker. Now seize the cat, that's the damn grip. Seize the cat, 2K for everyone.
88 keys, I played the piece till it fell to pieces. Chasing ghosts, chasing ghosts. 88 keys, I played the piece till it fell to pieces. Dash your hopes, dash your hopes. 88 keys, I played the piece till it fell to pieces. Chasing ghosts, chasing ghosts. 88 keys, I played the piece till it fell to pieces. Dash your hopes, dash your hopes. Always late for lessons, it's a lifelong trait. She could tell I was guessing, I'm mostly still guessing today. Stretching, could never really find my place. Pressing, always pressing. Disappointment etched every line in her face, every wiry grade. Still disappointed today. Piano hands, she used to say, what a waste. Sunday was Amadeus' 28th. We didn't go to church, drew the heavy shades, light poured by the Lord's grace. I watched her play, gods filled the place, rich chords, desolate chords, where arpeggios break. I never quite found my way, it was always the same, I never had faith. My twin found Jesus, I sifted seeds out to shape. Made niggas believe when I grated cheese for the souffle. Loud like black preachers, DC niggas never see Boudet. Proud to be accepted by the same niggas I used to hate. Spanish galleon, I was sunken in place. Pieces of 8 strewn on the ocean floor. Police rushed the gate, flushed everything. Couldn't bring myself to flush the haze. I threw it out the window. Oh God.
Once the snow came down, then I set it out.
I'm waiting in the wings, understudy every part. I lied cause I loved her, I never crossed my heart. Showed my face but left right when it started to start. A man apart, drink alone, pack bar. I stack will turn a standee, a man at arms. A little gas, crash dummies flying out the cars. Hospital vending machine, detours to Cheetos. New Year's Eve I snuck into Clico. Pollo Rico, fries, Louis the 14th in a vape, you hit it twice. I hope it's nothing but holes in paradise. Hospital vending machine, detours to Cheetos. New Year's Eve, I snuck in the Clico. Pollo Rico, Yuca fries, Louis the 14th in a vape, you hit it twice. I hope it's nothing but holes in paradise. When the revolution was over, they gave them half what they promised. Let's be honest, and the ones who bust their guns went home to 10 cups of tea, that same plate of porridge. Let's be honest. Wake up, think about the ones they left in the forest. There's no church in the wild. My uncle told me you can't bury that many bodies, they burned them in piles. It was dark, I could see his teeth, it wasn't a smile. Fire in the heart, fire in tip bottle, long slip, sharp piss, eyes sunk in their hollows. My heart used to sing, crossing the old Gothels. Money for the plug, megabus and pops is looking for the love. You don't gotta open it up, I got wide nostrils. Woolly
over Teddy Pendergrass if I see the devil moving fast. Send looking ass niggas through the looking glass. Hospital vending machine, detours the Cheetos. New Year's Eve I snuck in the Clico. Pollo Rico, Yuca fries. Louis the 14th in a vape, you hit it twice. I hope it's nothing but love in paradise. Hospital vending machine, detours the Cheetos. New Year's Eve I snuck in the Clico. Pollo Rico, Yuca fries. Louis the 14th in a vape, you hit it twice. I hope it's nothing but love in paradise.
Are these your dreams? Are violent memories? I have to wake from selectively, knowing your path can't be redeemed. And there's red everywhere I smile. Resign my life to wait on time. No, I'll be dragging if I try, and set my feet past where they occupy. All day I travel these ruins and set my feet in pools, brewing, run into a target moving.
The blues remembers everything the country forgot. Bloodstained sweat, slip knot, stop with coke chain. More often than not, the gaze the same. Terror terrain, price on your organs, clock on your brain. The blues remembers everything the country forgot. Hands in the rot, slaughter in the SWAT, lynch swinging on the block. There goes the neighborhood. Here comes mama with the Glock. Bang, bang.
The blues remembers everything the country forgot. We waited and we watched, we waited and we watched. Just up the block, eye on the spot. No need to talk, no this to cops. 3 lights apart, back to the plot. We waited and we watched, we waited and we watched. We waited and we watched, we waited and we watched. Patient, slow meat in the pot. Slow meat in the pot.
I just keep walking through. Keep walking to it. Ooh, I just keep walking through. Ooh, I just keep walking to it.
There is no such thing as safety, because there is no such thing as industry and technology and risk and mitigation and insurance without blackness.
Why? Yeah. So many stories told by men whose hearts ran cold. He was sold the myth, said he ain't have no home. He came out of dirt, fell 1,000 stories. Yeah, he fell from earth on the map, upside down, fell right in a curse. And in embrace with death, he fell in a hearse. You can't make this up. Well, I guess you can. Arms expand, the real imagined by the imaginary man.
They said let it go, so I let them float. Might catch you at the river bend though, you never know. You never know. You never know. Human skin lined the coat. Half penny to ride the boat at honest day's wages, but here you are, old and broke, tippy-toe. But you the one was strong to rope. We sack Rome and ski mask, strip the boat. Give it up fast, old man, muzzle flash, he gave up the ghost. Nowadays he never miss a lot, he be doing the most. He be doing the most. Chimney full of sinners, soot and cinders, gold teeth in the black dust. The chimney cook all winter. Chimney full of sinners, soot and cinders, gold teeth in the black dust. The chimney cook all winter. Chimney full of sinners, soot and cinders, wedding rings in the black dust. The chimney cook all winter.
Zoes to get, more flows to flip. I suggest you all roll with the kid. I got a nose for shit, like hoes with jits. More poles than you know exist. Biatch, flip you like a $50,000 investment into no less than 5 mil. I blew the check, went right through. Hydroxy, all the heifers. Distribute the spirit they spill. My body, all the blessings. Ooh, precious, my mind, body, soul is together. I testify for those in the margin. Mock had me on the main line, but no talking. RBI the whole squad right now. Chihuly glass ceiling, bathrobe coming. Don't get your booby trap ceiling, crack smoke fogging. No jargon, actual name. Dumping stills, get pigeon English channel, crashing your plane. Keep it tilted, act potty, in-ground bra, clear the dame. Ease the feeling, no feeling, no feeling, no feeling.
Smoke with me, the whole 50-piece flow so sticky, it look easy. Ken Griffey swing so pretty, it's like a nigga cheating. The form is mid-season, always. Faded Sports Illustrated. Used to tear the page careful and tape it to the wall. This before you fell off, before niggas put you on. This before you start smoking cigarettes and selling raw. Bo don't know nothing about an 8-ball. This before Topps rookie laminated in the top drawer. This when you thought a nigga could really win it all. Tear the page careful and tape it to the wall. Shining city up on a hill, I burned it like Nebuchadnezzar. This world hard to even take its measure. 3 rooms filled with ink and treasure. Still strangle the king cause it's now or never. It's a freedom in admitting it's not gonna get better. Washing your hands of people you know forever. I'd be a liar if I feed surprise or go eats where it's tethered. Treat African proverbs like Vegas flyers. I float above the peasants. Too clever by halftime down 20. I'm not that good at math, but common sense I got plenty. It's fucking over. In person, these rappers' watches look tempting. The chain say envy, but PTSD keep me counting, never spending. My accountant is a head full of bad memories and sad endings. It's all payment pending. I'm not concerned with generational wealth, that's its own curse. Anything you want on this cursed earth, probably better off getting it yourself. See what it's worth. The photograph of young Tutankhamun, spaghetti links tangled like ramen. Everything behind the mask rotten. I tell people I keep it so you're not forgotten, but that's cap. I thought pillars of salt, but she too smart for looking back.
red 80s in the rear view of a gold Mercedes. Midday sun make the crocodiles lazy. Money phone pocket dial, run, come save me. Sweet old ladies poisoning pigeons in the park. For a lark, make mine strychnine. Life is a zip line in the dark. Spare me the Hallmark, Karl Marx. I was in the Dollar Tree break room playing cards for quarters. Stop loss posters on the walls, brick and mortar. I watched the planet from orbit, remorseless.
In pursuance of which I hereby decree all these decrees are herewith abrogated and in their place the following decrees shall come into immediate effect. These numbers 2. Authorities are duty to extirpate such traitors and agents of subversion, neocolonialism, termites, locusts, pests and poisonous rodents. These resident saboteurs shall be publicly hanged. Which, taking care that it shall be known, 333